Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go to hustlefit.com. Get your clothing as well as the merch. Hustlefit.com. We got men's, we got women, we got children's clothing. We also have hoodies, joggers, sets, leggings, you name it, we got it. Also, if you need your own custom clothing, hit us up at hustlefit.com, hustlefit@gmail.com, or hustlefitllc on Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check us out on Wednesday nights, brand new show called The Conversation. Thursday nights, we do what is called Ladies Nights, where they have open conversations about some of the hottest topics. We follow that exact same thing up on Friday nights. It's called Boys Club. Friday nights at 9 p.m. Again, men have an open conversation about hot topics. And then tonight, you're doing Let's Talk About It with Miss Connie Marie. Your mic ain't on yet. It's on now.
Oh, it's on now. It's good.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of No Cap Reacts. I'm your man Bailey, a.k.a. Mr. Go Get 'em. And we are back in the building with another wonderful show. And we got the lovely First Lady in the building.
What's the deal?
Let them know who you are.
My name is Connie Marie. For those who want to actually find me, Connie Marie 420 is my Instagram. That's my hashtag handles. My social handles. Other than that, yeah.
How's your day been today?
Mad productive. It was mad productive. I finished all my homework. I was able to cook dinner, get my kids school and stuff ready for school, just to remember that tomorrow's President's Day. So I'm like, damn, I did all this rushing. But I mean, it's all right, though, because I got it done and out the way, though. So
you got all that shit done for no reason.
But you know what? No, it was actually for a reason. I mean, I just don't have to rush no more, and I was able to get a workout in. So
okay. Well, that's what I'm dressed for now. The gym. But tonight, we have a very special guest in the building. You know, been conversating with him for a minute. Everything is about timing. So,
here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Let them know who you are.
I'm Emmett Dupree, artist, visionary. Grateful to be here.
Welcome to the show, sir. If they want to find you, where can they find you at?
King_EMMITT, King_Emmett.
All right. And you do music, right?
Yep, I sing a little bit, rap a little bit.
Okay, well, tell them where they can find that at, too.
Yeah, all platforms, Emmett Dupree, EMMITT, Dupree, DUPREE.
All right, and then you brought someone with you. Who you got with you?
My guy, Ty, my brother. You know what I'm saying? He do music, too. He do his thing, too.
It's good.
Where can they find you at, sir?
They can find me on IG, TY Dupree. That's what it is.
All right.
Yes, sir.
And what all is it that you do?
I just make music here and there from time to time. I don't drop nothing, but it's coming.
So what you waiting on? Christmas?
Type shit.
It just passed. You already late.
Got a new year coming.
All right.
New shit.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to have a good show tonight. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking for. This is your show. This ain't even about me. This is about you.
it's actually funny because I'm actually interested to get to know more. So it's Emmett and Ty, right?
Yep, Emmett.
Okay. So Emmett, how long have you been, like, what made you want to get into, what is it? It's music, correct?
Music. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what made you want to get into that?
I gotta blame my pops, like just hearing like everything he was playing, like DMX, Journey, he was playing, Run DMC, he was playing, anything, Brandy, like whatever it was, he was playing it, and I just love music from a kid. And also I gotta shout out my mom because she got an amazing voice, and I got a little some of that, you know.
So you sing too?
Yep, yeah, mainly. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, for the most part. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to check out definitely check out some more of your music, because I was on your page scrolling and stuff, and I was
Appreciate
like, okay,
it.
let me go ahead and get it with see pretty much what I got to look into. But yeah, so like, have you, like, you not into sports or anything?
I used to be. I played Pop Warner since I was a little kid, and then when I got to sophomore year, I quit all for music.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I dropped it. My pops, he was upset and everything, but you know, it come with the game.
Okay, so are you more of like a R&B or more of like a rap type of person?
That's my big thing, like not knowing like necessarily who I am in majority, but I want to say R&B.
Okay. Okay. All right. And so, because it sounded like you was trying to say something.
Who?
You.
That's just me chewing on gum. That's just bad business. But let's do this. All right, Emmett. Where you from?
Phoenix AZ, man, west side of Phoenix, Arizona, born and raised.
All right. So, growing up here in Phoenix, Arizona, what was it like for you as a child? What was your childhood like?
It was interesting. I got to see a lot of different life. Like, I was in the projects when I was like super little, and I think I asked my parents the wrong question, and they was like, "We got to get up out of here." You know, there was some stuff happening on the corner, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Hey, hold up. They
Yeah,
got projects
so-
out here?
Man, yeah,
I ain't seen that yet.
everywhere, man, everywhere, everywhere.
I'm from Inglewood, California. I
that's
know what
different.
our projects is look like. Our projects is projects like
Right,
these is
that's what I'm
condemned,
like.
crazy,
Yeah, that's different.
stacked on top of each other buildings with crackheads literally on the park. Like it's wild.
Mm-hmm.
So since I've been here, I haven't seen what I would call or consider the typical
Project.
projects. So
I
that's
got
why
you.
that's why I asked that.
Yeah, if somebody like pimping on the corner around my son, we slide into. So whatever you want to
they
call
have
it, my
those?
parents was like, nah.
And I know
you
we got some pimps out here now. We definitely got some pimps out
they
here.
Slid, you know, they was like, nah, not this area.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
But-
then, what's the age difference between you two?
3 years, 4 years.
Okay.
Something
So you
like
grow
that.
up seeing the same thing, going through the same stuff?
Kind of, but I'm pretty much I'm from the south side though. So
Okay.
I seen the projects and stuff out here and stuff like that.
No, you didn't see the projects. You saw hood. You saw crackheads walking up and down the street.
Hood, okay,
The
okay.
south side is way different.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so is like the South Side considered like the bad side of of Phoenix?
Hell
Because
yeah.
It is?
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, technically.
So like what cities are considered the South Side?
Okay, so first and foremost, Levine is the home of hood homes.
Really?
Yes.
It looked nice, but
Yeah,
it's pretty.
67% of those brand new homes that they bought
Yeah.
that nobody wanted to buy back in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, yeah, got sold off to the state. They are HUD homes. So all those rich white people that initially bought are angry.
Yep. For real.
Damn.
So
What?
like when people go to Levine, like this is the thing is I know I'm gonna deal with Shaquanda and Andre, and you can't drive too nice of a car because you know your drug dealer baby daddy is also a thief. So you gotta be real careful. You didn't know that?
No, I'm still learning.
Okay, and then if you
Arizona.
go into if you go on the avenues, now you talk. That's a whole different situation.
What's the avenues? What is that?
Okay, so let's just say anywhere between like 8th Avenue up to Levine. But once you get 20s and 30s, you deep in the blood neighborhoods.
Yeah, like 22nd and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
My cousin lives off of 23rd and Rozier. I make sure I dress accordingly.
Got you.
What the hell?
You ain't know this?
See, okay, so Levine and the 20s and 30s and the 8th Street and what you saying, Rozier?
Well, anything in between, I would say 8th Avenue till about 40th is high gang, drug, crackhead activities.
Oh, Lord.
Anything after that, you then start to get into the southwest, going into Levine area, and then they call it the hood for a reason, but it ain't spelled HOO, dude. It's spelled HUD.
I'm not finna play with you.
Alright.
That's
So,
you was funny. No, that is no.
no,
Damn.
like I'm dead serious though.
Okay, so where else? Is that the only areas?
No, then you got areas of, well, let him tell. What part of Phoenix you grow up in?
Like Levine.
Okay, and what about you, Emmett?
West Side, like 67th and Osborne in
All right,
school.
what was that like for you?
It was interesting. It was weird, like, cause I mean, at first it was like whites, blacks, you know. It was still weird though, cause it's still like crackhead activity over there.
Yeah, so you got that's you where you at is now you dealing with a whole lot of Mexicans. It's a
Yeah.
mixture
Yeah,
of
the
Mexicans
demographic
and
has
niggas.
changed.
Yeah, Mexican, a lot of Mexicans, and then you got the niggas sprinkled in.
Yep.
And then now they going at each other for different reasons.
Yep, they going,
and
they
and
going crazy.
they're not middle class. They like below middle class to middle class, and it's
Yep.
funny because from one street it's like, okay, we might be good over here, but then the next street over,
Yep.
it's active.
Yeah, super weird. Just like that. You might get robbed. Like one time I got robbed hitting the QT. You know, it's just random. It's kind of random, but you just gotta be careful in general.
Natalia said Levine stinks. Damien said, "Oh, have they been to the Strip? They better not go there." So yeah, Phoenix is great, but it's also a little funny. You got to know if you don't know where you're at. Actually, I would say this to you. It's probably best you just don't know. Just move wherever you want to move and live where you want to live at, and just blend in. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, blend in.
See, I have to go check out the neighborhood because I felt the way. I went to go look at a house, and when I saw a liquor store on the corner, I instantly knew it was going to be some hood shit. I was on the phone with my mom.
See, here's the thing. If you see a multitude of liquor stores, or if you see a Filiberto's and Julio Berto's,
Yes, sir.
okay, you already know what neighborhood you. Oh, and the tire shop, the Lanteri.
Yes, and that's
Llantera.
it was the hole in the wall mechanic shop.
Yeah, if you see those,
See,
honestly, see, this is the thing. Technically, you're safe without being safe, because you're gonna be around your people, but you know sometimes your people like to come for you. So it depends on what you want to do. How you just blend in. You cool. You're a female. They don't mess with them like
I
that.
don't know, because I don't know. That's why I was like, right when I see, and it's crazy because it was a beautiful house. It was a beautiful house.
That's always
But
how it is. That's how they get you.
Yeah, Levine like that specifically.
When I pulled up, I seen trash like all in the front yard. My mama was like, "Nope, red flag already." I said, "Mama, the liquor store was a fucking red flag."
See, here's what I'm gonna tell you. This is what I'm gonna tell you. This is where people fuck up, especially out here. And the same thing, they do it in LA, and I've always said this to people. When you go look for a place to live, fuck going in the daytime, go at night.
Yep.
Go late at night when hood activities actually happen. If you see hood activities happening, then you already know what to expect and understand the neighborhood that you live in. All right. Damien says Scottsdale, Glendale, Surprise, Chandler are the best areas to go to. I will agree with that.
I stay in Glendale now.
Glendale.
Depends on what part of Glendale, though.
Okay, yeah.
Led by Westgate. Like
okay.
real close to
Yeah.
Westgate.
Yep. Okay, that's cool.
All right. So
Gravy over there.
what was it like for both of you guys growing up as teenagers? Your middle-aged teenagers, high school years, middle school to high school. What was that like growing up out here?
It was interesting because we was on different sides, of course, too. But like I was supposed to go to Trevor Brown, but my mom was like, "Hell no!" So we didn't do that. I went to Independence instead. It was interesting, It was still weird. It wasn't too far anyway. It's like 75th in Maryland, and so it ain't too far. But it was interesting. Like when I was getting older, I had more like privileges. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a couple of cars and whatnot. My mom was doing her thing, daycare. My dad, he was doing his thing. So, it was interesting.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a question. Like, if you weren't doing music right now, like, what else would you be doing besides pursuing your music career?
That's a great question. I'd be so immersed in like Plan A, all the time. Let me see. When I was younger, I wanted to do like a marriage counseling.
Not marriage, like that's very
Okay.
specific.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just wanted to use my voice. Like, when I was young, I used to get in trouble for talking so much, but when I got older, like, I just learned I was articulate, so, you know. But something with speaking, like, even, like, some of the daycare parents my mom had, they was like, oh, your son, he gonna be a little preacher, you know, so something of that nature where I use my voice still.
Okay. That's still very, very, very specific.
So basically, like as far as like when you was growing up, your dad was like basically your music inspiration, right?
Yeah, absolutely. What he was playing. And I was just, like, super observant as well, so I just soaked it up.
Okay.
What was the? Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, because now we see now you no, go ahead. No.
She get thrown off so easy. What is the very first album that you listened to from beginning to end that you would say helped create Emmett Dupree that we know right now?
From beginning to end.
That first album that like hit you.
I know, right? That was definitely an early one. I think it was The Massacre. Yeah, that was an early one.
Which one?
That I'm trying to go a little deeper. Hold up. Yeah, DMX Grand Champ.
Okay. What was it about that album that really got you inspired?
The way he was talking, like the way he come off. Like, it's funny, people even call like DMX like somewhat of a preacher. You know, the way he come off, like his cadence and so on and so forth. So it just hit home with me. And like I grew up in the church, you know what I mean? So he was praying, you know, he was rapping, you know, he was barking, but he was praying at the same time, you know, so it just gave me like the best of all worlds in my eyes.
First off,
Here comes the money.
Gazer Official, appreciate the cash app. If you got a song or something that you want me to react to, go ahead and hit it to my Instagram, which is nocappreacts. And then after this actual show, usually on the late nights, I do the reactions. So you can catch the reactions after the actual shows. Appreciate the cash app. All right, so DMX was the first album that really like caught your attention. All right, now, so when it comes to you and music today, what would you consider your style?
My style, I got like I call it rap blues, cause it's like, I'm rapping even if I'm singing a lot of times, like with my cadence and, you know, like the double syllable words I'm using, so on and so forth. But I feel like my content is a little bluesy. It get a little bluesy, even on like the heaviness of the content sometimes. So.
Are you able to do it like freestyling off the top of your head? Like just anything?
Not really, but you know, I'll do it. My strength is writing. My strength is writing. So like I started with poetry, I did spoken word, you know, then I, you know, made into songs and stuff like that. But yeah, writing's my strength. Okay. But my bro right here though, you know what I'm saying, he'll go off the dome for sure.
He be rapping?
Yeah, nah, he do that. He could freestyle for sure.
Oh, you can freestyle for sure?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, I don't know if y'all know. I'm known for beatboxing, so I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Man, let's get it. You got it?
Hold on. What you want, fast or slow?
Man, what you need?
I got you. Hold on.
What you need, kids?
Watch this.
All right.
You need.
Who gonna go first? Let's go.
This a written. This a written. Yo. Is it my ego when they approach me to get the philo? Yes, I'm still doing my little music thing, bro. Except it's getting huge in Kubrick scenes, though. Your camera phone couldn't catch the human side this thing. Ho. I understand how the process can seem slow. On the other hand, how the process with dreams go. My greatest nightmare was power beyond measure, but I woke him up like I grabbed Kruger out of my dreams. So, in my lineage, Google out of my genes. You wouldn't you the question if you truly believe, though. You signed up to be usually what we see. Why copy? You can't get rulers out of a king coast. Cause I'm a staple, still made out of a steep slope. Home desert still move units out of a speedboat. And next go like Cupid out of a link rope. And I can see the shine. Why now would I let the team choke? It's a written.
Okay, little bro, you up next. Let's go.
Yeah, fuck it, let's get it.
Yo. What's on my life? Good. Said I'm kicking, cruising by myself. I don't smoke with niggas, cause they ain't matching nothing. Run it up. Shit, I love the buckets. I don't even know about this little bitch trying to have discussions. I'm up on the scope. If a nigga talking crazy, run it up. I remember days. I'm fucking.
Catch it back. Catch it back.
Okay. I got red on, but shit, you know I ain't banging blood. All my niggas turning up, man, we ain't leaving no club. Till all these bitches leave. I got money on me, you know it stay with my jeans. Fucking on this bitch, I tell the bitch she ain't a fiend. She can't hit, hold on, she can't hit the blade, she can't ball with the team.
Yes, sir. Off the dome, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Damien said, hey, she the girl from the Pop the Balloon. She fired with the beatbox. That's so rare nowadays. She's single,
That's so
too.
funny. I'm weak.
That's funny. Yes, I am the girl from the Pop the Balloon show. And yes, I am single. That date did not happen. The date didn't make it past the show. Like, that's something. Like, yeah, it didn't go far at all. So I literally went to that show, had a match, and still left single. So. Nah, but I'm actually going back on there they wanted to do a follow-up on like what happened with us, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's gonna be something because it's gonna be having the both of us there. So I know, and I was like, I feel a lot better that he'll be there because now it's like it's not coming off as if I'm talking about somebody and they're not here to defend themselves. So, because I got some shit to say. Listen.
Tune in, ladies and gentlemen. You going to get all the tea from Pop the Balloon. Damien said, I'm in the DMs. What's your socials? You should be checking out the description of the video because her socials is all up in there. All right. So, clearly, both of y'all have skills.
Thank you.
Now, Emmett, I have met you before. I've actually seen you a couple of times. You actually came. The first time I met you, you was here to record a video with your other cousin. All right. At the time, you had some pretty major things going on.
Yep.
How did that turn out? Well, before we even go there, let's say I will let you tell them what those major things are.
Okay.
And then tell us how that turned out for you.
Okay, cool. So I dropped this song called Hours Make Hours, and it was kind of like not a throwaway, but I was just, I dropped it, and it went crazy. I got like 5 record deals. Drama reached out. Brayon Prescott reached out. Sony, Monarch, a couple of folks reached out. We was in talks and stuff like that. I had my manager, Hovain.
Rest in peace, Hovain.
Rest in peace, Hovain. So, and that's a part of the story. Everything was getting a remix from Don Tolliver on the Hours Make Hours remix. I got it. It's in my phone, chilling. You know what I mean? But yeah, you need approvals and signings for that. So
yep,
it was a lot that went into play. But as we were getting that done, Hovain passed.
Yeah.
So rest in peace. Long live Hovain Hilton, man. Yeah, I still tap him with his fam, you know what I'm saying, with his wife, and just give him my peace and say hello and stuff like that. But we lost him. And then the label I was messing with at the time, they was like, hey, man, he was the biggest part of our operation, just to be honest with you. You know what I mean? So, and I knew what that meant. I was like, okay, thank you for being honest, and then we parted ways that day. And and now I'm still doing my thing. We talking with some other individuals at this time, and yeah, man, it don't stop. Hovain would also want me to continue to keep pushing, so I'm excited for this year.
Have you pushed forward or found a new manager? Anything there?
Yeah, I do got a new manager now. Shout out my dog El Perez. He from Inglewood as well, actually.
Okay.
Yep, shout out El Perez. Yep,
Inglewood.
my guy.
Keep it close to home. All right.
You know.
Okay, so wait, I have a question. My bad to cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
If you had 2 artists that you had to pick between to collaborate with and to open up with, who would it be?
Open up is a great question. Collaborate and open up for both of them.
So
They could be totally
One for
different.
they could be either the same one, but it's the best bet would be just for me to see your top 2.
Okay, I got you. This is like some default, but I gotta go with Kendrick Lamar, and also who else? Even like Brent Faiyaz, you know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So would you choose to open up for Brent or Kendrick Lamar?
I would open up for Brent because it would make more sense.
Okay. And you'll okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, now I'm getting a whiff of how your style is.
No, I got you. Yeah, that'll make more sense, Brent.
All right, now when we had our conversation, because just who I dealt with in my past, the term Sony was thrown around quite often.
Yep.
How'd that go? Did you take that advice?
I don't even remember it. I'll be smoking too much. I'm like,
All right.
Man.
Well, are they still interested in you? Because I'm gonna always say that's probably the best.
got you. Now we kind of parted ways. I'm talking with like Monarch right now. I'm talking with some high-profile individuals who do like individual things, and they want to help out.
Okay.
Shout out my guy from the Joe Budden podcast, Kino. We talking with him, we chopping it up. So, but I'm gonna leave it at that for now. But
Yeah. So I know you out here making moves and you doing things. We don't, I don't throw out too much out here.
right,
You gotta let certain things fall in place for that to happen.
yes, sir. Beforehand,
All
absolutely.
right. Now, in the last couple months, you've been dropping some music, right?
I just been dropping covers. I dropped a little 2-pack in like June last year, a little 2-piece. That's about it. But I just been active in general.
All right. What are some of the things you dropped? Let the people know where they can go see that at.
Man, you could tap in on all platforms. I got a song called Stepson, and I got a song called None for Real. So what I was doing last year and what I'll probably keep doing is these 2-piece EPs where I rap one, I sing one. And so whichever one people gravitate to, you know what I'm saying, they get a video and stuff like that. So we were working on the Stepson one because it seemed like that's the one people liking.
So, and there's only one other person out here that does shit close to that, and the world knows him as Drake. Have you heard the Drake comparisons, or he think he's Drake or anything like that?
Yep. I used to get him early on a lot more, I want to say.
How does that make you feel?
Drake is Drake, so that's a compliment to me. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, thank you. You know, that's huge. And I mean, I'd be lying to say he wasn't like somewhat of an inspiration. You know, he rap, he sing. He had to go through like the whole phase of, he sang and he saw, you know what I mean? Like the whole thing. So, and his inspiration, Fonte from Little Brother, is one of my inspirations. So,
Okay.
it makes sense.
Okay, so since you be singing and stuff, like I just gotta ask, do you sing in the shower?
That's funny.
Are you practicing while you in the shower?
Right? Do you be in there rehearsing like?
I'll be hitting it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'll be hitting it.
Wait,
around
hold
the
on.
crib.
Does that mean your ass be in the shower beatboxing?
I know. For real.
I'll be in there.
That's great.
Nah, but what songs you be singing? I want to know.
What songs I be singing? It just depends what I'm playing at the moment. Like sometimes I'm playing, Brent Faiyaz. Sometimes I'm playing some rap, like Baby Keem or like Kendrick or J. Cole. Even Drake sometimes. Like it depends what I'm singing.
All right. So with that being said, what was in the playlist on your way over here?
What was I playing on the way over here? Y'all gonna make me check. Oh, look. Lately, I've been bumping that Vultures for sure.
Okay.
That Kanye Vultures. I can't wait till that Schoolboy Q, that Blue Lips drop.
Okay.
I'm super excited for that. I was bumping Larry June. Love Larry June. Shit. Yeah, that's about it. A lot of Larry June in there, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I feel so my question is, right? If you were to look back on all the people that you look up to, like what would you say would be the best advice that you've been given on your journey?
Best advice that I've been given. The best advice I've been to treat every transaction special. You know, like every individual I talk to, every fan I get to talk to that tap in with me, that's definitely been my best advice because, you know, when hours blue, you can get caught up in the numbers. You can get caught up in like, oh, this is blowing, this is doing that. But nothing beats making the connection with an actual fan who actually gonna pay that ticket, who actually gonna pay for this, pay for that, want to come see you. They want to hear the sneak peeks. So yeah, the best advice I got on my journey is to treat every individual special because they are, and they build your whole entire thing.
Okay, where have you performed at?
Where have I performed at?
What is your biggest show to date?
I don't even know. I opened for Life Jennings. That was pretty big. I opened for Corday too. That was pretty big. But I feel like those are my biggest. I went to Cali. That's when I first met my now manager, El Prez. I did a show out there, Payday LA. That was pretty fire. So those are my biggest.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because what was I about to just ask you? My son had just called me, so I had to do my whole mental.
That's all good.
But no, what I was going to say is, so like, what's next for you?
Man, this year I'm super excited. I got my acoustic tape coming. It's called Strings Attached. That's dropping at the end of this month. And then I got my next EP coming. Then I got my next EP coming. Then I got my next EP coming. You know. And then I got an album getting ready as well, just for when they ready. You know what I mean? Where the audience is ready. You know what I'm saying? We got the tape coming too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
right.
Oh, what? You was about to say something. Go ahead.
Go. This is your night.
I was finna be nosy. And
Be
I was
nosy.
finna
Go
ask,
hard.
like, because, you know, your music, you give off, like, a real humble vibe about you. So, like, what has been the most trouble that you've gotten into?
Most trouble I got into, like, just in general?
Yeah.
Like in life?
With the law, all of that.
She want to
Or
know
like-
if you've been in them streets.
Or your mama, like, what's the what's the worst trouble you got into?
Worst trouble? Probably some school shit.
Yeah, I say
man.
because I've been around your family and you
Yeah.
ain't never been known as the trouble person. Since
Yeah, no, I've always been like pretty reserved. I've always been to myself and stuff like that. Yeah, probably some school shit, me changing my grades or some shit like that with a pen. You know, nothing crazy at all. You know, I'm a good kid. See the cardigan, you know, I'm a good.
He a schoolboy.
Yeah, dog.
He Kanye Jr. He bringing that swagger back, that college boy look. Okay,
Appreciate you.
so recently you also became a new father, right?
Yes, sir. For the second time.
For the second time.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, me personally, when I became a father for the second time, which happened to be my daughter then, that's actually what made me kind of push away from music, right? Because the lifestyle that goes along with being in the music, constantly being in the studios, the late nights. I was touring back then a lot.
Yes, sir.
Right? As being a new father, like how much does that motivate you in what you're doing right now?
To the moon. Like, it kind of worked opposite for me. It made me just like go super hard. Cause like right now, and this may sound crazy to other folks, but if there is a time that I can sacrifice a little bit, it's now. Just cause they're a little young.
They're
You know what I
younger,
mean?
yep.
They're super young. So if anything, I could turn it up right now, and that's what we're gonna
You
do.
have a good relationship with your kids' mom?
Yep. Yeah, we keep it gravy because I don't do none of that, you know.
What's up?
And personally, I chose well, you know, and I don't want to just put all the credit on me because shout out to the Heavenly Father too, because people get in situations, you know, if somebody feel like they, you know, away, and then they show you something totally different after y'all lock it in. But no, I'm grateful. We gravy, you know. I talk a lot, so, you know, I'll be about communication and transparency and all that, blah, blah, blah. People don't want to hear that first, but when it come down to it, they be like, oh, yeah, you know, coming back around to it. And now we gravy, though.
How does she support you with your music and everything?
Yep. She go crazy. She paid for Hours Make Hours video. My video back then about 2 years ago. So, yep.
Baby supporting.
All right,
That's
give
good.
it up to the baby mama.
Right.
Yeah, shout out
Okay.
to her. Shout out to her for real. She put it down.
So is Wedding Bells in the near future or future?
Wedding bells.
Yeah, Wedding
Maybe, you know, like I'm definitely be open because she's a great individual. Do I want to be married anytime soon? I don't know because I know what I'm heading into. Just like you were talking about with the lifestyle in general.
Yeah, once you see it.
Yes, sir.
My good guys was on here a couple weeks ago, and there's this word called discipline, and I am a master of discipline. So even though there's a lot of ass that is thrown at you on a regular basis, and especially then being younger, at that time, what they call the prison body, because I was at the end of the day fresh out of prison, but before I went in prison, you know, I was a college athlete, so I was in tip-top condition. So I was like 50 Cent before there ever was a 50 Cent. And then out there doing music and doing shows and touring, there's a lot of fucking ass that gets thrown at you. Man. And it does make it hard. Like, I was in a relationship with my kid's mom, and the insecurities of the woman that you are with.
Yes, sir.
The moment that you become a very public person and you have that profile. So far, that which goes into this question. So far, with you doing what you are doing, how has that affected the relationship?
I want to say it's affected it like completely. You know, like even now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not super huge, but you know, we walk around sometimes. People are like, "Who's that Emmett?" You know, be girls sometimes like Emmett Dupree. You know, so it definitely tests your security or your insecurity. You know what I mean? It's you got to have somebody who know what it is, and they got to believe in you like wholeheartedly. You know, take your word. I got a song called "Take Your Word." I'm doing promo. I had a song called "Take Your Word." Literally.
Promo away.
But that's, you know, you really gotta hear me and know that I got your best interest, like you have mine, right? You know, so
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, that's easier said than done.
It's hard, and it gets real hard to navigate because what happens is, see, we have this thing where in Phoenix, you got Phoenix fine, but you ain't never seen Miami fine.
Or Houston, fine.
Or, oh my.
I know, I had to.
Some of the females in Texas just make you just want to just lose your mind.
Yeah, Houston,
Texas is a
something
different
else.
breed. And them females do, so I don't know, they do things way different.
Yep.
So, but yes, when you leave the area where you at, and you start to see what other cities have to offer, and they are literally throwing themselves at you. If you don't have discipline, you will have baby mamas in every city, and I've seen plenty of these artists out here do that.
Yep. I think it's easy to fall into, but a lot of people don't think it's like a thing. Like, it's funny, me and my being was talking about this back then, you know, because lust is huge, but it's like it's not looked at in such a like negative way, and like even more nowadays, it's like not a problem, but it can become a problem. It becomes a problem for like so many people all the time, you know. But it's not something we, you know, talk about. Like our culture, like rap music, is like, you know, fuck. We could cuss,
Sex,
right? We
cuss away.
Yeah, like, you know, fuck bitches. You know what I mean?
Fuck bitches, get money.
Yes, sir.
now it's fuck bitches, get money, drink and do drugs.
And become the addict. Absolutely.
Yep.
You know, so you know, had to get to a sense. I had to lose some good people. I had to lose some good women, you know, in the past for me to be like, all right, you know, maybe this a problem, you know, and I just became more upfront, you know, nowadays instead of just like, oh, I don't know. I just like to let's talk about this first. I know my lifestyle's like this, you know, and if she with it, we gravy, and that's it.
Okay, so I noticed you mentioned your song promo. Like, what would be your most known song that you would perform that is actually you would say would be one of your favorites?
Hours make hours.
Absolutely, yeah. Hours make hours. It's my biggest one. It's like 650K on the video, 2 million on Spotify, 2 million on Apple. And people make videos. If you look up the hashtag, TikTok and all that.
You TikTok famous, you Instagram famous.
Little something, little stuff like that.
Ain't no little my ass. I'll say it when he won't, because he keeps it really humble. No, he does have a song that definitely has reached the masses.
Yep, it was on
The
XM
masses.
Radio. It was on XM. The Source picked it up. Ebro played it. He shouted it out. It was yeah.
When DJ Drama hits you up for anything, you have made it.
Yes, sir.
So
Good peoples. They good peoples right now too.
Yeah. That is he is that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, now a little on the personal side, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've been Facebook friends for a year and a half, 2 years for sure.
Uh-huh.
All right, and I make some pretty controversial yet very real posts.
Absolutely.
And certain ones I've noticed have definitely stuck out to you because you make sure you put in your 2 cents.
Absolutely.
All right, so based off of the way the world is today, would you say that based off from what the past was to where we currently are today, that we are potentially in trouble as a society?
Let me say 2 things. One, potentially yes, potentially absolutely. I mean, and maybe, and this is just on the maybe like a possible bright side. Maybe we're just getting to see a lot more because of digital age or something like that. But yeah, it's a lot of trouble.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to change one thing about the music industry, what would it be?
About the music industry. Ooh-wee.
Oh, that's a big one. I don't know if you want to answer that shit.
I know out loud, huh?
I don't know if you want to answer that one yet. Oh, you might want to leave.
Let me see.
Ask another question. He's just still getting in there.
I'm saying because so this is just my opinion. So
Gotcha.
like for example, right, if there was to be something in the industry that I would change, it'll be the messages of the music. Because the messages that are being like from back then, from TLC practicing safe sex and
That's right.
all of that stuff now to where you got Sexy Red and
Come on.
Pound Town and
Come on.
it's like the messages I feel like that'll be probably the main thing that I would change about the music industry because
That's right.
it's not going
It's a bad
nowhere.
message right now.
Yep, I'd agree with that. And that's happening because of the issue I was going to mention that I won't get too deep into. But yeah, people is they recruiting for numbers, for spike interaction, what do I want to say? It's just entertainment.
They just want the instant clout.
Yeah, instant clout.
Today is about instant.
That's
See,
it.
I'm older. I'm 44.
Mm-hmm.
I got signed in 2006.
Gotcha.
I first started dealing with what the Rough Riders was actually who I first started dealing with in 1999.
That's hard.
Okay. Then we were still talking to, like, our music was about the struggle, our life, what we went
That's right.
through, right? But by the time I'm signed in 2006 and I'm really getting heavy 2008, 2009, 2010, where now I'm doing some of the biggest tours. I'm with literally everything under the sun, just right below where Jay-Z is at. I'm touring with these guys, getting paid shows. I'm an opener, but I'm a paid opener.
That's right.
Okay. I realized right about Rick Ross, every day I'm hustling. Once Jeezy, Rick Ross really came into the game, there was a change
I got you.
because it went from music about what we went through to then glorifying
Right.
our struggle. Here we are today where it's like glorification at the highest level. They put Chirac, Chicago on the map for drill music, which ain't about nothing but let's just tell you about all the different ways you can kill people. Kids think they can just do that on the regular right now. You got the Sexy Reds, you had City Girls, you got Nicki Minaj's, the Cardi B's, which is selling sex to women, right? If you could be the voice of change, would you take that step and say, okay, I'm gonna Malcolm X this shit?
Yeah, because I mean that's kind of what I wanted to do in general, like more of when I was younger. You know, when I was younger, I definitely wanted to step into the spotlight. Hey, this is what I got to say, and like Lauryn Hill was one of my biggest inspirations. You know, man, she was on it. She was spitting, she was singing, she was making great records. She was like, doo-wop is amazing. Like, man, I don't want to say nothing too crazy, but that need to be playing on the radio right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like messages like that should be listened to at this point if we could digest something a little different, you know, a little more important. But I think it's coming back around. Like, I think the pendulum always swing back because people, once they done rebelling and just wilding, because like some people got in their nature to do it, they run back to discipline because there's nothing to rebel against, you know. And the only way it becomes a rebellious thing is to be disciplined at a point, you know, because you can't, you know, you're gonna run dry, you know. It's just something they're gonna have to come back to.
Okay, so if you had one message to give to your fans and the people that support you, what would it be?
One message.
That's a fire question.
I know it is.
I mean, I'm coming with that.
I know,
tonight.
going hard.
Look, Connie coming in strong
I'm coming with
tonight.
the heat
Look
tonight.
at
I'm coming with
her.
that heat tonight. I have to come with it. So I want
that's
to know.
right. That's right.
Just, you know, I'm interested. I'm trying to know. I need to pick the brain. So go ahead.
What message? I know, right? Stomp. Boy,
All right,
hold up.
let's kind of rephrase it a little bit. If there was something that you want the people to know about you, like what would be that one thing that like this is Emmett Dupree?
That's a good one too. Let me see.
I really want to know, like, what would be an inspirational message for you to give not only to your fans, but the people that support you, that are looking up to you, that want to follow in your footsteps, that are like, what is that? What would you tell them? Well, a little boy, possibly little Timmy, looks up to you. Hey, man, I want to be
Not
like
little
you. What are you
Timmy.
gonna
Why
tell
can't it
him?
be little Dewan? Why it gotta be little Timmy?
Oh my gosh, Timothy. It could have been a Timothy. I know black Timothys.
But he talked like this. He's got straight A's.
But I just want to know, like, what would be the inspirational message that you would want to give to the people that look up to you, and including your fans and your support system?
It'll be simple. I feel like it'll be like love hard, because I feel like a lot of fear. People is maneuvering with a lot of fear right now in general, like, and I feel like when they maneuver with fear, you know, like when people be tiptoeing to not stump their toe, but they stump their toe because they tiptoeing. You know what I mean? So I feel like people gotta love harder. You know what I mean? They gotta love hard in general. Like even with your career, like if you love it, it'll love you back. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's something I could put across the board all the time. Like,
So basically, if there's Legos on the ground, just walk as regular because you're gonna step on them regardless.
because you're going to step on them anyway. And fail fast. You feel me? Like, fail very fast. Forget all that fear. And that's why I keep coming back to love, because there's no room in love for fear. You feel me? So when you love it, you go hard. You know, you got to go hard. You got to hit your head. You got to learn. You just postponing those lessons by, you know, moving in fear, not moving in faith. Where love at?
All right, now, you're in the music industry. Your time is a lot different than my time. So me telling somebody how to get to the next level is going to be a little bit harder because we had to work our asses off.
Yeah,
because there was no internet. In an internet age, what would you? And everybody's a rapper nowadays. What advice would you give to them? Like telling them how much work did you have to put in
Man.
Give us a blueprint of what got you to where you are today. And this is the thing. You're there, but you're on the precipice of truly being there.
Right, exactly.
Right? How much work went into that?
Man, it's been 10 plus years. In high school, I dropped my first mixtape. It was called Complicated Heart. We got 250 of them pressed up. Shout out my uncle, he helped me do that.
Okay.
We sold them at the high school. I sold out. You know, I kept dropping. Like, it's literally been 10 years. Like, when Hours Make Hours blew up, I think it was the 10th year. It was the December, right before the 10th year that song blew up. And that's just me adapting with the time because, you know, in high school, copies of music was more valued.
How do you my bad, I didn't
No, that's all
mean to
good.
cut you off.
That's okay.
No, so like how do you think the internet has impacted the music industry?
Right. Yeah, the internet has made it super cheap. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I was about to say about the game. Like, a lot of A&Rs is stuff like that. They I don't know if to blame the A&Rs or if they got bosses that they trying to please or whatever's going on, but the internet has made people find cheap success. Virality is way more cheaper. I mean, you know, everybody wilding, just doing the most extreme thing they can do.
Paul said, how old is that song?
It is 2 years now, 2 years old.
You have any upcoming shows?
Upcoming shows, I got one in Cali in April. And that's about it. I got something huge coming out. I didn't want to talk about what.
Okay, so if somebody wanted to book Amit Dupree, first off, what is Amit's current price right now?
My price? If you want to book me, honestly, if you got good energy and you good peoples, I mean, we could knock it out. Just let me know details in advance. Obviously, if I don't know anybody and I don't know what's going on and you just approaching me, 300 will do. I'll give you like 20 minutes.
All right.
You know?
Okay, so when you're thinking, what does your creative process look like in the midst of you like coming up with a new idea for your songs, for your music and everything? Like, what does your process look like? You gotta get in your zone, you gotta smoke a blunt, you gotta just mellow out. Like, what does it look like?
I'm kind of writing all day. Like, I'm kind of creating all the time. So, like, I'm writing bars and notes randomly. I could be eating at a restaurant and think of a good song title that I know is like a good theme I can attack. Like, if I get a beat though, like directly on the process of creating, I'll play it, I'll live with it. I might play it for a couple days, you know, to get the best execution out of it. But I just see what it sounds like to me, and then I pick a subject. Once I pick subjects, I'll make a chorus because that's my foundation. Then once I make my chorus, I just write my verses because that's kind of like the easiest part to just, you know, flesh out what I'm already talking about in my theme.
Paul say, do you have a La Russell feature?
Nope, but shout out La Russell, shout out Good Company, shout out everybody in Vallejo, his manager, his people, all of them. Shout out all of them.
Okay. She got put on the spot. All right, now, when I did music, my process was, let's go into when I was like doing, because when you first start out, I don't think we start out making real music. We making songs us and our friends like.
Gotcha.
And then as you get to where you're at now, you then learn the art of making music for the masses. That creative process is different.
Right.
So when you are in the studio, is it beat first or lyrics first?
Beat first or lyrics first?
I'm sorry, because it just dawned on me. It just dawned on me on how Blueface, the rapper, raps, and it made me think like he just writes it down and don't listen to the beat. He just writes it down because a lot of his lyrics don't be on beat.
He lyrics first for sure.
Yes, for sure. And that's why I laugh, because I used to always think like, damn, I can't stand listening to him. Like I just can't. It's never on beat. That's why I laugh, because I'm like, damn, he just popped into my head.
He lyrics first for sure. He lyrics first. It depends. Like I might be lyrics first too. Like from coming from spoken word and poetry and shit like that, I definitely will write out a chorus idea before a beat, and then find a beat. Like, oh yeah, I fuck with this, type thing. It depends.
All right, and one of the biggest things that in our process is beat selection.
Absolutely.
Okay, producers. Who is your I'll say, let's go top 2 to 3 producers you've worked with so far.
So far, like just on Good Business or sound or everything.
Whatever makes it your top 2 to 3.
I got you. Shout out my guy Verb about that. Just good chemistry. He produced Hours Make Hours, by the way. Shout out my guy from Arizona too, you know what I'm saying? So him, what other producers? K-Zone as well. He in Crown Sound, our collective.
That's family.
Mm-hmm.
Again, y'all have your family is a lot like my family.
That's right.
Full of very intellectual, and a lot of y'all that made it and will make it. Yeah, y'all have a name. More so you got those niggas that got a name in the streets, but it's like y'all will have a name in the industry, multiple industries.
That's right. Appreciate you too. Who else? Because I want to shout out somebody else too. I just met my guy Hunter. Shout out him. Shout out my guy DJ HMD. You know what I'm saying? We always go crazy on the West Coast tight feel. You know what I'm saying? What other producers? Shout out Corey P too. He did Stepson. We got a couple of joints. And that's about it. That's a couple of bros I love to work with. We got chemistry. They know where I'm going, where I'm at, where I'm headed with my sound. So,
and then in Phoenix,
yep,
we got some artists out here. Mm-hmm. We got like the Merkhams.
Yep.
What artist in the Valley, particularly? You got Futuristic. You got the Willie North Pose. Mm-hmm. You got the man. There's really a lot of artists out here.
Yep.
Who, if you have a few or a handful of them that you would work with, who would you be like, all right, let's get this, let's do this?
Well, me and Merkles, we got a track. It's called it's over that Ludacris beat. I forgot. Potion. It was over that Potion beat, but we got one in the video. It go crazy. Who else? Me and J Rob the Chief, we gonna work for sure. We just been talking about it for a minute. Me and Dobie Doe, shout out Dobie Doe, we just did something. Who else? Me and Torre got something. Torre Masters, we got something. Shit.
Okay,
a couple
so
of folks.
Are there any non-hip hop or non-hip hop artists or genres that have like heavily impacted your music career at all?
Yeah, non-hip hop, absolutely. R&B for sure. Alternative too. Even like in the morning, I don't know. Y'all remember like the MTV in the morning, like early in the morning, they used to play like little rock shits, and you know that influenced me too. Like artists like Sade, Kim, like real smooth folks. My dad played that as well, and I listened to I got into folk when I got a little older. You know what I'm saying? It's a group called Bon Iver, a dude named Justin Vernon. But I listen to a lot of different stuff for sure.
Okay. So do like when you're writing your music, do any of them like have a lot to do with personal experiences and stories, or does it relate to like other people's? Because how some people they'll like write music, but it don't be about their life.
Right.
So is it like actually connected to you? Like, is it your stories you're telling, or it's just like you're just writing just what comes to your head?
Yeah, no, they all mine. They all mine. That's how I make effective music. That's how I know I'm gonna connect. Because I done went through this, And whoever feel this, gonna get them goosebumps, they gonna feel this.
Okay, that's that authentic there, baby. Okay.
Absolutely.
No rap Cap.
No, sir.
That's why he don't know Cap reacts.
Yes, sir.
All right, now outside of music, totally away from the music industry, like what drives you?
What drives me?
Yep.
My faith, really. Like, if I were to put it to one thing, just my faith. My babies, you know, my boys now, you know what I'm saying, as well on top of, you know, my faith. But yeah, that's my foundation of what I'm on.
All right. And then, you know, let's say today you decide to get on the book and you want to make a post and you want something to touch the people. What would that post potentially sound like?
The post. I would tell people it would say something along the lines of get to your L's to get through your L's to get to your W's. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. We gotta fall. We all gotta fall, get back up again. So let's get to it. Let's not postpone that part.
So is it safe to say that failure isn't actually a failure?
Not at all. Failure is growth. And you need some difficult stuff for growth. You know what I'm saying? You're not just gonna fly by through life and then, you know, and grow. You're gonna be stagnant doing that.
Okay, so like, how do you go about knowing that you said you're basically like an old head? How do you go about keeping up with the new trends of the music, knowing that you know like the whole mixture of it? How do you go about keeping up with it and staying true to your style since you are more of like an authentic artist?
Got you. It's all fun. Like, it's all a part of life. You know what I mean? Like, even if something don't completely relate to me on like a new modern sound or something, I can take the good out of it. You know, I could take like, okay, he barring out, or oh, this beat hard, or I like this cadence, you know. Stuff like that I know I could still be me with and add to my, you know, my arsenal.
Okay. So do you like, so how does it go as far as like you picking out your songs? Like, do you go find your own music, or do you like have it sent to you, or as far as like the beats?
Beats. Nowadays I build relationships, so I got some homies who just they flood me. They keep sending them to me. You know what I'm saying? Because they know where I'm going with it. You know what sound I might want to try and stuff like that. So now I build relationships. Like, all my guys I called out pretty much are the bros that send me beats and just like, Emmett, get on it. You know, they just want me to get on it, and they know my sound, so it's just getting better, like chemistry wise.
Okay. All right. Okay, because I had another one.
I got whatever you
I
got.
had to remember what it was, but I saw myself on a thing, so it kind of threw me for a second. But no, okay, so like with you going in between, because yet again, you said you like the folk, you like the alternative. Like, how do you go in between the genres and decide on how you want to come about your beat? Like when you're coming up with a topic, like how does it come to you to where you're like, okay, I want to have this beat and I want to create this type of, like, I'm trying to see how I'm trying to say it, but it's mainly like, how do you come up with the beat to match your lyrics? Like, how does it come to you?
Just the feel, cause like this gonna sound like some extra shit, but like, I'm just like a spiritual individual, you know. So like, everything physical is like spiritually symbolic. You feel me? So even a beat, if I hear a beat, I could hear like a setting. You know, it's just how crazy, but I can hear like a setting or like certain colors when I hear certain beats. You know what I mean? So certain stuff I could hear and be like, okay, this beat is not for this topic. You know what I mean? Or okay, this smooth. Okay, I want to come like, oh yeah, this is for this topic. You know.
Okay, so hold on, because that gives me the chills a little bit.
Okay.
So what you saying is, because that's how in my process, which is why I stay away from listening to instrumentals nowadays. When you hear a beat, does it talk to you?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Right? And like you can feel where it's supposed to go, and then you kind of ride. You become one. So like, I'm not a singer, sing song kind of person, right?
Right.
But I could go back even to this day and listen to my music, and it's like they are married, like they
right.
were meant to be together,
That's right.
right? When you hear music, does it like do you physically like feel it and know, okay, this is what it's supposed to do?
Absolutely. You really just fitting in where the beat allowing you to fit in at. You know what I mean? Especially when you like when it came from like learning pockets. Like when I was first rapping, I was just trying to say you astronomical, mathological, you know, I was just saying big words. I was lyrical miracle with it, you know, but I got older and just got into myself, my own identity, my self-discovery and stuff like that. And that also helped me with my pockets I choose, you know, like how I move in general, how I groove in general, you know. So yeah, the beat definitely allow you and it tell you where to go. You know, you can go there or you could fight it, but make a good song, find a pocket.
All right.
What's your approach to like? How do you market your music? Like, are you your own promoter to where you're sharing it on all the platforms, or you have somebody that does it for you?
Yeah, that's all me. Put it on the Instagrams, the TikToks, to get the captions, the little hashtags. Hours Make Hours blew up because I had this guy, shout out You a Wonder. He a dancer. He be going crazy, but I tapped in with him and
Where's he located at?
he's in South Korea, I think.
Okay, I know he's over in Asia somewhere.
Yeah, it might be. So I'm not too sure. I want to be wrong, but yeah, he's over there in that area. But that was me just like brainstorming and seeing that people want like whoa content on top of hearing something good, you know. And so that was one of the plans that actually worked out for me.
Okay, so like knowing that you're a rapper and you're planning on getting out into that field once that fame and everything starts coming to you, like how could you rate yourself like on how you handle criticism, both harsh and constructive?
I try to look at everything constructive, like even if somebody hating, right? You know, I try to look at it constructive. Like I don't know, like they got different ears than me. You know what I mean? Like they got totally different ears. Who am I to be like, no, your ears is wrong? You know, I just learned not to take nothing too personal like that. Like, okay, that's how you feel. You got a reason why you feel like that. Just like everybody got different glasses, they see stuff differently, you know.
So if somebody was on your Instagram or something going crazy, like you're not gonna pop back on them, you're not gonna clap back. Like if they just was talking about your music, oh, your music is trash or something like that, would you like actually feed into it, or would you just like dismiss it?
Yeah, like it don't stop nothing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it don't stop none. Like if you want to exude your energy and contribute to what I got going on, what's up? Hey, go ahead. Am I gonna contribute my energy? No, because mine precious. You feel me? So I'm not. Now if it get on something different, you know, we could get on something different. But you know, me and my folks, we know that. I don't really even put that out there, but you know.
That's good. No, because I know a lot of people, a lot of artists that have issues with fans and people that's pretty much coming at them. They feel the need to have to always either clap back or
Justify themselves.
yeah,
Right.
so it's kind of like in my eyes, I look at it like what's understood doesn't need to be explained.
Period.
So at the same time, like if this is a person that's of two different calibers, like you can't sit there and demote yourself, demote your position by arguing with somebody that who might be even miserable or
That's right.
just hating or just you can't just
Not even in your same field. They're not even in the
exactly
same
like
lane.
you
At
can't get
all.
even with everybody. So I mean, but
right.
everybody handle things differently though. That's why I wanted to just know how your headspace was with it, your
Yeah.
intake on it.
Yeah, now people insecure, you know what I mean? They got to deal with that at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Not me, so. Come with the game.
All right, that's good. Okay, and where you said people could find your music at again on what platforms?
All platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, shit, Deezer, shit, Amazon, whatever you listen to, SoundCloud, Audio Mac, all that. It's Emmett Dupree, EMMITT, Dupree, DUPREE.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all got that.
And everything is actually down in the description of said video. So what I'm gonna do is, we gonna play a little a little bit of this here.
Okay.
And y'all can find this on YouTube and all other video platforms. Now, for this particular song, what was your thought process? First off, the title of the song itself is "Hours Make Hours," which is a super word. That's wordplay.
Right.
Explain the title.
The title is it's about everything you do. Like I feel like every second you spending doing left or doing right, you becoming left or becoming right. You know, whether that's like reacting to something negatively because you seeing somebody on there and, you know, you start becoming this whole entire thing, or whether that's feeding into your foundation, growing what you got going on, you know what I'm saying, and you building on top of it. But I just put it into like a relationship perspective because, like I said, I want folks to love hard. You know what I mean? Hours make hours. We got to put in that time. We got to put in that work. And when that little honeymoon phase gone, I need you to go hard too. You know what I mean? So hours make hours.
All right, well, then that goes into this question then. Because there is, in the U.S., particularly in the West, we put this huge emphasis on love in relationships. But this is the big question. Is love enough to keep a relationship together?
Yes. I think it, man, I got so much, it's so funny. Absolutely, bro. People got this, and I don't know, they got so much going on with love, like, and they got love fucked up, bro. That's it. Like, a lot of people have gotten a terrible definition, terrible display of love. You know, they gotten like the worst shit ever, picked up the worst shit from somebody who telling them, I love you as well. So they got like real skewed definitions in my opinion. And when people start to grow and filter what they came from, do a little shadow work, you know what I'm saying, then they'll be able to identify what true love is. And yeah, I think love is enough, because if you're loving somebody, you're going to respect them. You're loyal to them. You're doing all these things. Like, I'm yapping, but 21 Savage got this saying. He's like,
yapping. Keep it going.
What he said, 21 Savage got this, it's I'd rather you love, what he said, I'd rather you loyalty than love me. Bro, if somebody being disloyal to you, they don't love you efficiently. Like period. You know,
I feel like loyalty is just a action word of love, because
love is an action within itself.
No. But what I'm saying is, I just feel like loyalty is basically kind of in the same category as
compartment
love
of it.
Because
That's right.
definitely. But then again, I wouldn't want to say love and loyalty to me. I wouldn't want to say love and loyalty is basically the same in a sense, because, for instance, I have a couple of family members. I love them to death, but I don't like them. And I owe them no loyalty. And there's a difference between having family and being blood. So it's kind of like, although I love them, I don't owe my loyalty to them because they're just blood. To me, they're not necessarily family in a sense, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Now let me say this. You naturally want to continue to call these individuals family, right? Because that's what their title is.
Do I want to call them that? Hell no.
but we did for now. You know, in this example, right?
Unfortunately.
Right. Now let me see, what am I breaking down? So love is an action word, right? All right, so if you're no longer like, owe them loyalty, owe them this, so on and so forth, do you really still love them? Like, yeah, you got love for them. Like, you know, I got you. But do you like love them? Are you loving them?
No.
That's all I'm saying. So we just need to put it where it is. Toxic family members need to go where they at until they learn how to love you correctly.
Facts.
Then they are being also family member. When somebody loves you, they're gonna be loyal. If they're not being loyal, they're not loving you. Now, somebody, if you like tell somebody who truly love you, be loyal to me, and then somebody random, hey, be loyal to me, like on some friendship shit, right? That person who has love for you is gonna show you true loyalty over that. That person that's like just the homie. That nigga might not die for you. He might not die with you. And now, obviously, I'm gonna be a great friend, and I ain't gonna put you in situations where you got to do that. You feel me? But with love fuels all that. You know what I'm saying? And love encompasses all that stuff.
I mean, I feel it goes based off of experience because if you have, say, for instance, if you're about to get into a fight, you got one person who showed you that true loyalty in the past or whatever, but they're not trying to get out there and fight. But a person that you just met 2 weeks ago, they already willing to get out there because that's just a part of their lifestyle. They're just that type of individual to where they ride with whoever they're with. So who's more loyal, that person that you just met or that person that showed you that true loyalty?
Who's more loyal?
Knowing that person that you had that true loyalty with in the past, they were the ones who were too scared to get out there to fight with you. So the other person that's there with you, they're already out there. They're like getting with it. But it's like knowing that it's going based off of actions. Who do you feel is like gain more of your loyalty?
Well, in that moment, the person that get out the squad with you gonna gain your loyalty more. But I want to say,
so that's where I have. We tend to sensationalize terms such as love and loyalty, right? But we also have to understand that, again, love is an action, and everybody's way of showing love or putting love into an action is totally different. And then loyalty. Loyalty is super sensationalized, and it's made to be something that is symmetrical between men and women, boys and girls, relationships, friendships, whereas loyalty has a totally different meaning depending on what that relationship is. But we all feel as if everyone is supposed to be loyal in the exact same way, and that's just not reality.
I mean, if you really want to be in our reality, it's kind of like people will be expecting, for other individuals, significant others, to be monogamous to them when that individual is not even being monogamous to themselves. So in our reality, it's kind of like, that loyalty really needs to kind of come in within thyself. So, I mean, but at the same time, I'm just saying, because,
and I think that start with love.
Definitely.
Once you, again, like I said, like do a little work, because we all come from our own household, and we got a biased view, whichever left or right.
You may have gotten healthy love, you may have had unhealthy love.
Absolutely, So once we get, move the dust off of it a little bit and see what it becomes in general, then we'll be able to see a little more without so much bias. And again, we start loving ourselves, then we're gonna see with loving glasses. We're gonna see who love us right. Oh no, this person ain't doing it how I know I need it done. You know what I'm saying? Like whether friendship, family, so on and so forth. But I agree with you as well.
Okay, so I do have one question I've been waiting to ask for the past 15 minutes.
Let's get it.
What is on your mind? Because you are looking so fried right now.
Man, on my mind.
Not you. I'm talking about your buddy I'm talking about Ty right here. He over here looking like
Ty has been chilling and he's just sitting there like
legit chilling.
I'm just chilling.
Look, he doing like what he doing with his music right now, just chilling. He like, I got it, but y'all can't have it yet.
No cap.
I'm like, bro, because I'm like looking, he looks so damn blowed. I'm like, I'm just so curious to know because he just been sitting here so quiet, just chilling.
That boy got them kids, and he got kids too.
He got that patience. That's what that is. He just sitting there like, yeah, I'm just gonna chill right here.
I need that though. I need that support. Shout out to him.
Definitely.
Many homeboys won't even pull up, You know what I'm saying?
You're older?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's
wow.
That's my little brother, yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn, okay. How long y'all known each other?
Forever. That's my
Oh,
brother.
y'all like blood brothers?
They blood brothers.
Oh, damn. Okay. I couldn't. Well, damn.
Yeah, same pop, but that's my brother.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. All right, that's what's up. I mean, I'm ready for these rapid questions. Are we doing the rapid questions? Because I'm ready
rapids?
for them.
Oh, you want to do the rapid fire questions?
I'm with it.
Shit. Okay.
Some.
No, you can't do some. You got to do them. You got to do them all.
On the road?
All right,
don't know,
I'll do
for
them all.
real.
Just don't make it. They're not conversation pieces. They just questions.
Okay.
I mean, you telling me that I already...
No, because you made conversations out of some of them.
Sometimes they be good.
Yeah, they supposed to be, but
Sometimes you gotta expound, right?
the way the female mind works, they once you say certain things, they like, wait, hold on, I need more information. No, that is not rapid fire questions. Then
Oh, wait, I'm about to see, because... Okay, perfect. All right.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are about to get into the part of the show which is called rapid fire questions. All right, Connie. So what she's gonna do is she's gonna read off this list of questions. You answer them as quickly and concisely as possible. Now, if we feel like you capping about something, we will call you out.
All right.
You ready?
Okay.
Question number 1.
Do y'all sleep naked?
For the most part, yep.
Yeah, this for you too. Yeah,
Yup,
go ahead.
every
Yeah,
day.
yes, sir. He said.
Okay. Have you ever been in love?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think
Okay. Do you have tattoos?
I ain't got none.
Really?
0.
Interesting. Do you?
Like 6.
Okay. Okay. Can any of your friends unlock your phone?
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Why you look all confused just there for a
Probably
second?
just my brothers.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Do you believe in fate?
Absolutely.
For sure.
Okay. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Okay. Calling or texting?
Call.
Call me real quick.
All right. Favorite.
Favorite sex position.
What was that?
I already know what the questions is.
That wasn't
Doggy.
it.
Doggy.
You better answer.
You said doggy. What's your...
Oh, that's the question.
That wasn't the question, but that's one of them on here.
Dang, see, I'm a talk too much. If it's deep, missionary would be great. But if it's like exciting, from the back or from the side.
Okay. Okay. What do you love eating on dates?
Man, I'm picky as hell. That's a hard question, actually.
Might be some pizza.
Yes, sir.
On a date?
Man, that's something simple.
Pizza on a date?
So
Men are simple. I don't think you understand how simple we do shit for y'all.
For sure.
We will actually. A nigga will fuck up his stomach just to
Okay, so I'm curious to know. So would
just
you?
to try to look good for a chick.
Boy.
So I'm curious to know. Would you rather go out and have fun, like to a amusement park or something, or do a fun activity, or would you rather go out to eat?
Amusement park, hit a play or something like that, or a museum.
Okay. How old were you when you got your first kiss?
14. Kind of old.
I'm like 16.
Boy, older than me. Damn.
Yeah, late bloomer.
Right.
Yeah. Shit.
You playing sports or something? Shit.
Okay. Pie or cake?
Cake.
Cake.
All right. Movie or series?
Movie.
Yeah, movie. Get the whole plot in one sitting,
Okay. Clothes or shoes?
Shoes.
Clothes.
Public sex or just the bathroom? Or, oh,
Bedroom.
my bad. Just the bedroom.
It's in the bathroom.
Like, would we? Or preference?
Like
Preference.
if you could have, let's say, I don't know, you with your chicken.
What would be your preference? Would you?
Anytime, anywhere, or bedroom only?
She would anytime to anytime, but bedroom preferably for me.
For sure.
What's your dream car?
McLaren.
S580.
I don't know the difference. The one with the doors that go up.
That's all. That's five. Okay.
The one with the doors.
All right. Instagram or Facebook?
Instagram.
Instagram.
All right. What's a food you can't live without?
A what?
A food.
I like snacks.
I do.
I'm a snacker too.
I was gonna say these weed smokers here. Hide your chips, hide your cakes.
No, but I eat healthy snacks when I get high though. I like to eat Cheez-Its.
That is not a healthy snack.
I was about to say that's probably the only snack I eat that is not healthy.
And Cheez-Its is nasty.
No, they're not. The original, you can't go wrong with that. Stop playing.
If you got the extra cheese on it, it go crazy. Or like
the extra cheese is good, but no,
crazy.
I would eat like I'll eat like vegetables, or I'll eat like certain healthy snacks, like the popcorn. What is those? The corners, like the what are those little? The English muffin, not the English muffin, but it's like I eat rice cakes and I just, I'm kind of a boring high person. I like to
she
eat.
eating like a bulimic white girl.
No, it's just because when I get the munchies, I like to, I'll feel like shit the next morning if I ate all that like junk and snacks. That's why I had to stop eating snacks for a while, like my kids' snacks. But just say it, like I had to start keeping more healthy snacks around because that stuff it makes you all sluggish. So
See, go to the next question.
I'm just saying. Okay. Who did you kiss last?
Who was the last person you kissed?
No, it says who did you kiss last?
The mother of my children.
All right.
Probably the same, right?
Nah, hell no.
Oh, wait.
We ain't doing that.
Shit, wait. I forgot. Damn. I'm not trying to get him. That was a Freudian slip. Yeah, I'm shit.
So who was the last person you kissed?
Shit, probably my girl.
Probably? Okay, we're not even going to emphasize on that because I'm not trying to get you in trouble because you said probably. But I'm going to go to the next question, though. I'm just going to go to the next question after you said probably.
Why you keep pointing that out?
I'm just saying. It's none of my business, though.
He's just a
But I
creature.
just wanted to point out that, you did say probably my girl.
That's
so
the fourth time you said that. You snitching now. You just snitching.
Girl,
you just telling.
Who girl
You
else
just
is
telling.
it, is what I want to know. Who else girl would it be if it's not yours?
Stop
But
snitching.
I'm going to go ahead and go to the next question.
Please.
Okay.
A real boy.
Because it's none of my business, though. But I'm just
You
saying,
making it your business.
It's just probably my business right now at this given moment. So just say it. So drinking or smoking?
Smoking.
Oh, damn.
We already knew the question. They said that in unison.
Okay. What is you guys' worst fear?
My worst fear.
Heights.
Damn. My worst fear, damn.
Say heights for sure.
I mean, maybe just like my children not growing like in the environments I want them to be in, something like that.
Okay.
Something about my kid.
Mine is clowns.
For real?
Clowns,
Yes.
yeah.
Big ass
So you wasn't liking when they was popping out like in little
No.
bushes and shit.
No.
So you don't like it?
Wow.
Fuck no.
Ooh.
What? Listen, that's what ruined it for me. I watched that
I know
movie.
how to get you now. Oh yeah.
Don't listen. If you want to catch a case, that's the best first way.
Ain't gonna be no cases.
I watch people
A
make
case of the
YouTube,
shits in your pants.
listen, them YouTube videos of the clown waiting in the hallway and all that shit, and then it's like a person walk out and the clown is just there laughing. No. I feel like that'll probably be the worst prank anybody could ever do to me because I'm gonna go out swinging. I don't care who it is playing a game, a joke, or whatever. Do not scare me with no clown. I'm not into it at all.
Damn,
But nope.
clowns.
Okay, so next question: have you cheated before?
No.
You don't gotta lie.
No, I mean, but I've been in like relationship,
hell
like
yeah.
talking situationships.
Entanglements.
Yeah, that I was.
That's not
like,
entanglement. If you talking, you're not
loyal
in a
to.
relationship.
Okay, well then no,
Situations.
then no cheating.
A situation you can't cheat on a situationship either.
I'll be thinking the same thing, but
That's not a relationship.
I've been thinking the same
It's
thing,
some
but
kind
not
of
everybody
shit.
don't think that way.
You got textationship, situationship,
Yeah.
relationship, entanglements.
You got too many. You got too many situations over there. None of those count.
Okay. Who is your biggest fan?
My biggest fan?
Yeah.
Shout out Stephanie. I think she lives in Oregon. She's such a real one. Such a real one. I can name my guy McDonald too. I think he out of Michigan. I think he Michigan somewhere. But his profile picture, the logo and all that. Shout out to both of them.
Okay. What would you do if you won $1 million today?
Half of it would be invested into music.
Hello. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, at least 500,000.
Oh, okay, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
To keep going, we can't stop now. Other 500,000, I would just put it into like what I love.
No, I'm calling you up. This is investing. You invest in that.
Okay, investing. You right.
100,000 to each kid in a trust.
Okay.
By the time they turn 18, they already multimillionaires.
Okay,
That's
okay.
right,
It
that's right,
sounds
that's right.
good. It
No, that's
sounds
right.
good. It sounds good. But if I win $1 million today, no, I'm not finna split 50. What? No, 50. No. 500,000 is going to neither one of them goddamn kids. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create some type of generational wealth, passive income, financial freedom,
right.
investments, stocks. Like
That's what a
compound
trust-
interest.
that's
I'm
exactly
not
what a
doing-
trust is.
I'm not finna. No, they're not finna get all the money. They're not finna get all that.
I
money.
said
I'm
100.
finna spend at least,
If each kid got $100,000, by the time they make it to 18, they are multimillionaires.
Yeah, but still, I'm not.
And
I'm not finna-
only how many kids you got?
I got 7.
Okay.
No, I'm just playing. You know, I
Yeah.
got 2.
Exactly. So you still got
I was about to
$800. You
say.
still got $800,000 to play with after you do that.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna invest in my kids off the rip. Like, I mean, because it's like they're gonna have their whole little trust fund and everything. Because at the same time, I want to make sure that if something, God forbid, was to happen to me, that they are going to be taken care of.
Okay,
but
so
at the
you
same
just-
time, though, I am going to make sure that I do have multiple business ventures like invested, so that way they can actually take over. Because I'm not gonna just invest all that
So
money.
again, $100,000 to each kid, which automatically makes them multimillionaires by the time they hit 18, and you still got $800,000 to invest in whatever other craziness you decide you want to do.
It depends on what
The
depends.
the trust alone is guaranteed.
I mean, of course, but at the same time, it just depends on whatever businesses that I'm planning on looking into. Because
The only thing that is-
I'm trying to put if anything, I'm trying to put me and my babies in a
This
position
is-
where
this
we
is-
can always grow.
I have these conversations with people offline on a regular basis. There's a reason that all millionaires and billionaires, the number one thing that makes them the most money is real estate. I understand that people have all these dreams about all these other businesses, but the only way that you truly make money is with real estate.
Of course.
Gotcha.
I'm going to plan on buying an apartment complex as well as duplexes and having somebody or even myself live in them, and then just collecting that equity. And it's just more so of understanding that I would, if anything, that could be one of my baby's first apartment building or something like that. But at the same time, they have their own space as well as this is their own like business as
Now
well.
you talk, but now you're talking. Now you.
I've been talking. I'm just
taking-
saying, them damn kids ain't finna get all my money.
Now you taking
like,
shit
I'm
out.
gonna definitely invest in them. Oh, off the rip, I'm gonna invest in them. But what I'm saying is, I'm
The
gonna.
epitome of fuck them kids.
No.
Right there. right
not fuck
there.
them kids.
She is fuck them kids.
No, because if anything, I'm thinking more longevity wise. I'm not thinking for at this moment. So what I plan to do is I plan on making more money eventually. So with that being said, I could meet that $100,000 mark, but would I rather spend that money and actually put the majority of it into actually all these businesses to where I can make more money and invest into that, or would I just rather spend this much and leave a limit to myself to be able to actually
The only reason that I say that is because what people don't realize is 85% of businesses fail within the first 3 years.
Absolutely.
So if you a trust has never failed anyone.
I mean, I can understand that. I mean, of course, but that's why I said I'm not gonna just off the rip start off with that much amount of that high amount of money. But what I am saying though is there's definitely going to be some that's going to be stashed away for them. They just not gonna get.
All right,
that
next
much goddamn money.
question. Financial advisor.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm picking up pointers. Don't even worry. You dropping.
Listen,
pointers.
I don't be playing it. I don't even give my kids money. I make sure they have what they want rather
That's
than
right.
what they need.
That's right.
My son, who he's probably watching right now, he was like, "Mommy, can I have this?" I said, "If you want to make some money, come on, let's go do some DoorDash."
I'm gonna talk
That's
to you.
right.
I'm gonna talk to your mama. We gonna get you. We gonna get her. I'm gonna get her right.
Hey,
You
that's
said
right.
what? No, I'm just saying. I told him. I said $5 an hour. So
Next
he got-
question.
That's right.
She ain't even giving the nigga minimum wage. Damn.
What? No, listen.
Oh,
Listen,
damn.
because my whole thing is this. It's going to build that momentum up in him to want more. So if he's looking at it like, I could work 4 hours and that's $20. He's a little kid. So as his mind starts to think more bigger, which is what I want him to do.
How old is he?
He's 10. Yeah, whenever I told him, he don't even ask me for money no more. Now he's more of like a mom. Can we go make some money? Yep, we sure can.
All right, let's go. Next question. We almost done.
Okay. That actually...
After the $1 million, it should be like 3 or 4.
No,
you asked them out of order.
I asked them out of order. I already asked them. Yep.
Okay, well then I got this is the last
damn.
question for you guys. You ready?
All right.
What is the #1 podcast in the world?
This podcast right here that I'm on right now, currently.
For sure.
What's the name
What's
of it?
the name of it?
No cap reacts. No cap reacts.
Yes, sir.
Come on now.
All right,
We in
ladies
the
and gentlemen,
presence.
so that is what we call rapid fire questions. Tonight, we have Emmett Dupree and we have his brother Ty. This has actually been good conversation. What y'all think of the podcast?
Great talk. Great talk. We need more great talks.
So, see, look, you could have been on here You could have been on here a couple times already.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna make it a habit.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna tap in with you.
gonna get you. We gonna get you in here on a couple times. Pod son, I know your ass is watching too. You text me, but fuck you, nigga. Your ass supposed to be here too.
Slacking.
You said who?
Slacking.
Pod son.
Slacking. I told him 2 weeks ago.
That's funny. Yeah, he was supposed to be here.
Yep.
Call him on a show so we
So.
can interview him.
He go. He
You know,
go.
you know him?
Yeah, I know him.
Okay.
That's my friend.
I got you.
We cool like that.
You got
So.
a lot of
All right. Let them know where they can find y'all at.
Y'all can find me at all your musical platforms. Emmett Dupree, EMMITT. Dupree, DUPREE. Socials is KING_EMMITT.
Ty, where they can find you at?
Shit, they can find me on IG, TY Dupree.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Where the fuck can they find you at?
They could find me on Instagram at Connie Marie 420, but the Marie got 2 E's.
Y'all niggas know where the fuck you can find me at. Make sure you check us out Friday nights, Boys Club. You are now watching Let's Talk About It with Miss Connie Marie. We will be here next Sunday at 8 p.m. Make sure you tune in. All brand new show on Wednesdays called The Conversation. We'll have our first guest this Wednesday. Make sure you tune in. Thursday nights is Ladies Nights, where we bring up some of the hottest, latest topics in relationships, love, and more, and let the ladies talk about it. Then we bring that back on Fridays night for Boys Club to do the exact same thing. Also, make sure you go to hustlefit.com. Not only can you get the merch for the show, but you can also get the clothing line, men's, women's, children's apparel. You got joggers, matching jogger sets, hoodies, hats, scullies. Also, if you need your own custom merch, hit me up at hustlefit.com, hustlefit@gmail.com, or Instagram me at hustlefitllc on the IG. Definitely want to say thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of Let's Talk About It. I'm your man Bailey,
Connie Marie, baby.
and we out.